If he asked you that today, what would your response be?
I would not take that job. I'm flattered that President Trump would offer it to me, but it's not something that I'm interested in.
It's Robert F. Kennedy Jr. with NewsNation's Rich McHugh saying he won't be Donald Trump's vice president should Trump ask him. There was reporting earlier that that was discussed between the two camps. He followed that up by saying he's considering a run as a libertarian candidate. That would give him access to the ballot in all 50 states. Ross Perot played spoiler, you might remember, in 1992. He finished with just under 19% of the vote in a hypothetical three-way race with Trump, Biden, and RFK. RFK is now at 18%, and that's before a lot of the electorate even knows who he is. Much of the media won't give RFK a platform or take him seriously. We, of course, held a town hall with him, among a lot of other coverage. He's always welcome on the show. Several outlets are already reminding folks of Perot's legacy. From Vox, the weird true story of the most successful third-party presidential candidate in the past century. From USA Today, from RFK Jr. to Cornel West, could third-party presidential candidates tip the 2024 scales? Bill O'Reilly is here, anchor of No Spin News, author of Confronting the Presidents, No Spin Assessments from Washington to Biden, coming to a bookstore near you in September. Good to see you, sir, as always. Any chance of a third-party candidate being president in 2024?
No.
That may be the shortest answer you've ever given on the program. All right. Any chance that RFK plays a major role in the 2024 election like Perot did in 92?
Perot made it impossible for Bush the Elder to win because what was in play there was an establishment politician, George H.W. Bush, against a young, up-and-coming person that nobody knew much about, Bill Clinton. And Perot basically injected himself in a very bizarre way. You remember he was Larry King's best friend. Hello, Ross Perot's on tonight for the 85th time in a row. And Perot didn't campaign. He just went on CNN. And he had so much money, he got on in all the states. As you said, he got 19% of the popular vote, no electoral votes. But it was enough to throw Bush off his game. Bush was perceived by the American public at that point as a guy who raised taxes when he said he wouldn't. The economy was shaky. Clinton was a lot like Barack Obama, hope and change. He was from Hope, Arkansas. Here I come. And most people took a gamble on Clinton, and that's why he won. This year, you've got two old guys. No breath of fresh air. And Kennedy's an old guy, too. Kennedy's in his late 60s.
Do we have that video of him doing push-ups without a shirt on?
I don't really need to see that.
Keep going.
Lila.
We're going to get the video for you. No, we're going to get the video of Kennedy doing push-ups without his shirt on, but keep going.
All right, maybe you do that in the next segment. Anyway, RFK has a problem in the sense that his constituency is primarily anti-vaxxer conspiracy people. And if he wants to get out of that, which I don't think he does because those are the people that support him, he needs to put out a position paper. So, for example, a few months ago, RFK said, I favor reparations. And then the next day he went, no, I don't favor reparations. He wants to get out of Ukraine. I guess, is he willing to cede all of the former Soviet countries to Putin? We don't know. We don't know. All we know is that he doesn't like the establishment, a good thing, and that he wrote a book that sold a lot of copies telling you you're going to turn into a zombie if you get the COVID vaccination. It's not enough. So he'll peak at 12 to 15% if he gets on all 50 states, which he should be able to do. And he'll take more from Biden than he does from Trump.
Look, he's a Democrat. He's a Kennedy, and he's at least a guy who can do push-ups compared to Joe Biden. He's younger. He has some different and interesting ideas. He was on with Cuomo last week talking about
Were they,
The Democrats.
can I interrupt
issues,
you for a minute?
Yes.
Did they do push-ups together, him and Cuomo? Do you have video of them both?
No, I don't. But we're going to send this clip to Cuomo and tell him that next time they should. This is RFK on Cuomo last week talking about Democrats' plans as it relates to Donald Trump. Take a listen.
I think what they're gambling on is that maybe these court cases are going to work and take Trump out of the race. But I don't think that they have a strategy for actually beating President Trump.
I'm wondering if you might not agree with him.
Well, they can't have a strategy because Biden is so terrible as a president. I mean, I'm right in the middle of Jimmy Carter, who is absolutely the worst. Where do you read about Carter? Because all of this stuff we're writing about and confronting the presidents is new. It's all primary source material. You haven't heard it before. Okay. So what do you mean? Biden's strategy? What strategy?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.